Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rays versus Reds Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, July 26, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style service. We offer these products as well. They're not available on the website. You got to text the number you see on the screen. It's not a free pick line or free trial. This is our most expensive premium products. Of course, our regular premium, most popular products are on the website, and I've got a link in the description for those. But anyways, let's get to this one. It's the Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Cincinnati Reds. Two teams with playoff aspirations, two teams kind of, I would say smaller market when it comes to payroll, and two teams that certainly should, not the type of teams that kind of, the Rays have their system, right? And it works for them every single year. The Reds are more of a team that they kind of build up for one every few years where they can make a possible playoff run. It's just, the economics of the game these days. Meanwhile, the Reds, they sit 4 games back in the wild card, but the teams that are ahead of them are actually playing some pretty solid baseball. The Pirates, the Diamondbacks, and the Padres and the Cardinals, the Mets and the Braves, of course, are also ahead of them. But most of those teams are playing really well. But when you look at the Tampa Bay Rays in the American League, sitting 4.5 out of the wild card and 4 in the loss column, while all the teams that are ahead of them are not playing well, except for the Minnesota Twins are playing the best of the bunch. The Yankees, who are free-falling, the Kansas City Royals, who the bullpen is starting to show, the Boston Red Sox, who were beaten up on their West Coast road trip, the Seattle Mariners, who can't hit their way out of a paper bag. So the Rays certainly in decent position. Of course, they would like to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but hey, they have their opportunities. Shane Baz gets the ball here for the Rays. He's been out most of the season, but he makes his 3rd appearance of the year. All of his other 3 were starts, and he doesn't go deep into games. He did go 6 innings against the Rangers, though, in his first start back on July 5th. He went 4 1/3 after that, and then 3 1/3 last time out against the Yankees without surrendering a run, but he did walk 5 batters in that game. He's got a 3.95 ERA over those 3 starts. We look at the other side of the equation. It's Nick Lodolo here for the Cincinnati Reds. Lodolo is a guy that, he's been hit pretty hard recently. He had a pretty solid start to the season, but in 3 of his last 4 starts, he's given up at least 4 runs in those games. And the thing is that he hasn't really lasted very long in those games. Last time out against the Washington Nationals, he went 6 1/3, but prior to that, he hadn't gotten out of the 4th inning in his prior 3 starts. He does check in with a 3.51 ERA, allowing just 10 home runs so far this season and 25 walks. But, he doesn't have, he's giving up a lot of hits, and he seems to be paying the price, at least recently. So a lot of his stats seem to be weighted towards the first half of the season as opposed to what he's done lately, because when you look at his last 3 starts, it's a 6.14 ERA. You look at the way these teams are hitting the baseball recently, and, the Rays, 205 versus right-handed pitching and 222 versus lefties, while the Reds, 286 versus right-handed pitching and 227 versus lefties. The Reds' bullpen has been stellar as well, 2.81 ERA over their last 10 games, while the Rays at 4.37. The thing is that Lodolo's been hit really hard, and when it comes to these interleague games, boy, the Tampa Bay Rays are just cold-blooded killers. 23-9 in their last 32 interleague games. I know the Reds are 11-5 in Lodolo's last 16 starts, but his last 3 or 4 starts is when he's been at his worst. I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Rays to pick them apart early and often, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.